Today we're coaching Jared. We're doing a VOD review here. He is on Icebox playing Neon, looks like. He's currently Plat 2, and it set his goals to reach Diamond 2 before the end of the month of August. So this month you're gonna go up 1 full rank. That's the goal. Last 20 matches, we got a 15% headshot percentage. A little on the lower side, I'd say. I honestly don't even really know what an average is, or like a high. I think a high is like 30%, to be honest. Your win percentage is crazy high, dude. 59.3%. Yeah, headshot. I mean, immediately as I'm just seeing this, it's just like kind of like it looks like you could aim a little higher for sure. KD a little bit low. Yeah, you're still a little bit a little negative on the KD looks. ADR 135, so you're getting minimally like a kill, like minimally kind of a kill per round. So yeah, by the looks of it, just need to raise the crosshair a little bit more from the stats, that is. Let's go on into this Icebox game and just start it off.
I'm out of here.
Okay, entering in with Neon, I like this. Like I said in one of my Neon guides, I think for Icebox. Hey, wow, Jared, thank you. Spamming the link, thank you. As I mentioned in one of my Neon guides, this spot right here, if you're attacking on Icebox, just going from here, you can do so much. Like, oh, I have getting my brush out. You can go, from here to this box. You can go from here to the zip to this box. You can just slide around this corner. You can go through here, slide here. There's so much you can do from this one specific area. We are entering in A, sliding in. Nice.
Screens.
Coming through.
Okay. The wall just probably stopped them. That's good. We're jumping around doing some Neon things here. You see the fade on your map behind you.
There.
There's a guy behind.
Everyone. Okay.
One enemy
Boom.
remaining.
3K, 4K. You just, I think it was the sound of your gun.
Bike's planted.
Gotta go.
Oh, baby. This Neon movement. Oh, NT. So everything was fine here. I love the slide. That's why I always say when people ask for Neon tips, just to know exactly how to do the movement at any time, because you're never going to know when you're going to be in this situation, and then just to be able to slide out of it really quick is really useful. It's just kind of rough peeking back into that when you're already so low, but there's not much you can do. You could either just hide here and try to play time, but you're in such a bad spot. Unfortunately, he's just going to push you no matter what. So hard one to win, but you got yours at the end of the day. So the general rule of thumb in like 1v1s, if you're on attack, is make them defuse. Vice versa, if you're on defense, make them plant, and then you just kind of swing off of when they're planting or swing off when they're defusing. That's kind of the general rule of thumb in a 1v1. We're walling in.
Here we go.
This is good. We're running through the wall. Oh, Gamer peeks out.
Oh, nice.
Sick entry into backside there.
Shocking.
You can hear. Oh wait, you see him up here. Let's see. He obviously TP'd out to rafters there, or like stairs. You got the KO backside, which is fine, but the freaking rain up on top screen just killed everyone, and that's a common spot that I always forget to check. Try to get like a route that you kind of are used to for when you're going through a site. But basically what I'm saying is, instead of just running straight in like this with your wall, you could have started here like I was talking about earlier. Oh, and we started on the belt. Then I like to jump onto the zip. You can kind of clear right and left here, and then you can come to here, clear the person on screens. Oops, I suck at this. And then you're just kind of getting that clear like front. So you're just clearing the front sight for the team, and then you can get the back sight and just clear everything for them that way. It's with your ult too, and with Neon, it's just absolutely bonkers.
No.
Sage. Okay, yeah, that's a common Sage wall.
Just don't plant facing the wall.
Don't plant face.
Go, go, go.
That's good. That was a good plan. We listened to the team. The team was talking of what they wanted to do. This is good, and we just played post plant here. Stay alive. The Omen smoke. Let's see what happens. Omen's popping off on site. A little too much shift holding here again. Just maybe something to always remember, so you can, save yourself in the future. There's no point in like jiggling if you're already holding like shift, because you're moving at two literal micro snails a minute. All right. So here's a tip for just movement, and if you guys have trouble holding shift and stuff, when you're if you find yourself like holding shift a little too much, like there's literally no point in jiggling like this because you're not really moving at all. But if you guys have ever taken the time to like listen to one of your swings, you won't really make a sound until you take like a few steps, quote unquote. So if you just listen real quick, I took like a full step there, didn't make a sound. It's only until there that I make a step. So that's why I just jiggling. You don't need to hold shift when you're jiggling because you can get like this much ground covered without making a step, really. So that's when it's like when you're about to clear an angle or something, you don't want to shift and hold the angle because you're going to move at 2 miles an hour. Whereas you can just fully clear the angle like this. So as your velocity is like going up when you're moving, you're going from like walking speed up to the running speed. You can get away with that like first, you know, couple steps without making a sound. So instead of holding shift, swinging, you can just take a step like this. Get used to the timing of it. You'll learn when it's about to make a step and when it's not. You can kind of play around in that little zone of movement. That's how you kind of clear angles like this, this, this. Boop. So that is what I would recommend doing if you find yourself holding shift a little too much. You're almost got a pick early. This is good. I like the belt play. Okay, no one really knows what the omen is. I like this, that I see it in your brain right now. You're looking for the omen.
That omen might just be like behind you.
He's most likely behind him. That's just like the classic like lower elo TP. They literally just go behind you. And he was. Good slide in. That was sick. You got the sight. Good job killing the fatal. Nice shot. So you know he was flank here.
Fine.
Yeah, there you go. This is a good round so far. We're just looking for him. Up top belt. Oh, I like aggression. You're the better aimer. Get him. CS. Aim right here. Oh, whoa, that was sick. How did it pop straight up? That was a sick round, dude. Holy.
Spike
Oh.
drop.
He's up top.
Have this spike.
Two of them are probably already there. Right now.
Oh, cool fake. Nice. Okay. Nice.
Wait, just play close angle.
Last player standing.
Okay, we're gonna just kind of. Oh, let's do that. Okay, here we go. 1v2 situation. Their goal here is to separate the 1v1s if you can. Separate the fights. Chamber does have an op though, which kind of sucks. But I think he already shot like 3 or 4 bullets. We should only have like 2 more. Good stuns just to delay as long as you can. Nice. Just, oh, we're just fully confident. Oh!
Okay, I don't understand.
You separated them, that's for sure. You like the angle is perfectly lined up where you can only see the Reyna here. And the chamber's probably stunned in the back too. Nice. And then chamber was perfect. That's the CS right there, baby. That is the CS experience. Have to stun yourself. It's okay. We all do it. Nice. Good comms. Again, shift peeking here. If someone's already there, you're just gonna get owned if they're expecting someone to be there.
Wall's down in 30.
Alright. It's usually like a higher level thing. People will just listen for the reloads, listen to how many bullets someone has left, and swing on them when that happens. But you're just kind of going like bop, reload, bop, reload, like just you can take a little more time between reloads. You only need 1 in this game. But we're swinging on that. Perfect. Oh baby, we got the confidence. Too much reloading. I think you cancel it though. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it was good. You canceled it. We got the spike. Now we can reload. Good. Team zoning. Ah!
There.
Bro, where's chamber?
There.
Belt one.
Here comes of the team.
Go.
Okay, go. Oh, hit him with it. Let's go, Neon. Oh my god.
Hey, can you do that again?
Ooh. Yeah, we do know chamber has an op here. Risky to hold this. Oh, you know one's good comms.
You
Good
literally
comms.
can't op.
this is scary here because one, we know the chamber has an op and you're just gonna get freaking probably destroyed from here. You're also open to this angle, and this angle. Not to mention someone could have dropped here and then swung you from here. So this is a risky bisque sitch. This is literally just I freeze frame it here. You could move in literally 0.3 seconds, but just something to keep in mind. But okay, yeah, Viper's gonna do the crazy ult probably on top of 410. Everyone thinks it's awesome. It's cool, but he dies instantly. He says this is a winning ult, and then he ults and just gets owned. Nice. 2v4 here. You got it. Oh, you just got flanked here. Dang. F for Viper, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh boy.
I just got fucked by like 5 fucking.
There we go. I like the running. We're not holding shift here. Good. 3v3. We got ults here.
He has an op. Of course he does, dude.
So chill. Oh my gosh.
Player standing.
Two yellow.
That was hard since you swung into 2 people, but I would have just fully swung without ADSing and just we were fully swung with confidence. That's what I should probably say. There's a difference between just swinging and swinging with confidence, you know. Nice. Don't just go. You just go. Just go. Just go. Shoot that thing. Just go. 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 Yeah, you're just kind of like the power. You didn't utilize the power of Neon right there. Just being able to move fast and slide on. You were just kind of like, oh, move up a little bit. Oh, move up a little bit. You just pick one and just go if you're gonna be Wing it. So I'll tell you after that. You see someone mid, you can clearly help your teammate. Maybe just check the map a little bit more.
Someone's gonna come behind you, Viper.
Okay, see, and then you kind of just got caught, and the Reyna got 2 there. Okay, so it did kind of play out for the worst. So if you're so determined on the flank, I know. Well, you did also see her run into the wall in the smoke there. But yeah, you just kind of left them out to dry there in hopes of getting to the flank, and then you just got slowed, missed the KO. Again, 30 hours of being awake. Brain might have not been working, but it's my job to just boom.
Dude, I just got ego.
Okay. This is fine. Whoa, good stun there. Maybe 2.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Omen's here.
One enemy remaining.
Omen's on ping.
Go, go, go.
There
Gotta go.
we go.
Like,
What the frick's going on? Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was good. That worked out. For a sec there, I was scared because there was a little bit too much like caught in limbo there. In that middle where you were like around Jen here is just kind of like shifting and not really knowing where you're supposed to be, it feels like. But then you put the Neon moves on him, jumped over the box, and then he probably freaked out, got off the bomb obviously on top of the Viper popping orb.
Literally jumped on
So that was good. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. 4v2. Planter. He kind of just walled. Well, I don't really know where that went, but it seemed like he kind of walled off the plan from your team, but they killed the planter. We don't know where the last is. Last is Snowman. 4v1. Let's go.
Sorry I played so bad, guys.
What a dub. Let's go, baby. Send a replay summary. We'll do the voiceover ones here. Audio summary. All right, what did Jared do well in the situation? Wait, the session. We did good. Jared, you did really well with your aim and your crosshair placement. I feel like your general game sense was fine, and you kind of played smart when there was numbers. If anything, it was a little too passive, like on attack. Even though you guys did win the attack half, but with Neon, I'd just be more aggressive with it. But this is what you did well. And you did well in the aim. You out aimed, I feel like, everyone. I didn't see too much like crouch spamming. It was mostly good crosshair placement, and you were winning your 1v1s. That was the biggest thing I saw as well. And just kind of like your pace of play was good, and just like how you were playing according to what was going on in the round. Boom. What should you spend time practicing before the next session? I definitely, if you're gonna be playing more Neon, this is geared towards Neon. I would just learn the movement more, just get really comfortable with like air strafing around, just being able to slide, do crazy, and just be untouchable at like any given moment. I saw a little bit too much one-dimensional movement, if that makes sense, with her in your play that game specifically. I know you said you were like awake for 30 hours, but we're nitpicking it, so that's what I saw. Also, try not to hold shift as much. That's probably one of the biggest, most recurring things I saw was you were pretty much just gluing yourself to the ground by holding shift when you're jiggling or when you're holding an angle. Yeah, just get used to the time it takes before you make a step and kind of try to play around in that radius of movement where you can take a step for free and not make sound while you're peeking and stuff like that. Audio somewhere, what should we work on during our next session? This is the same question we pretty much just answered, but yeah, just get better with the Neon movement, get more comfortable with it, and just keep playing. You only been playing for 2 months. You said you're freaking flying through the ranks already. You're perfectly where you should be in Plat 2. Just keep playing, keep deathmatching, get used to those fundamentals of Valorant. I know you're bringing those Counter-Strike fundamentals over, which are transferring well with like your crosshair placement, your movement when you're shooting. You're not like fully committing to Vandal sprays. You're doing good bursts and stuff in your movement. And yeah, biggest things, like I said, holding shift a little too much, and just try to get used to playing to the strengths of Neon specifically, or whatever agent you're playing. That's it for Jared in his coaching session. Again, if you guys do want to book a coaching session, second link in the YouTube description, medify.gg/@Iridium. You can submit a VOD review like this. I can leave all these notes, leave a post-match interview summary for you, and we do it on stream if you want. So thank you guys for watching this one. On that note, ta-ta for now.